why do an Ironman? Why on earth would you do an Ironman? And so my wife asked me that last night, and I had this answer that I thought was just, like brilliant. And she was like, oh, that makes sense. And I kept talking and kept talking and kept talking about it. And I realized that I could continue to talk about it forever. So I figured I'd put this on video because maybe she's not the only person that's ever asked that or wondered that. So if you're watching this and you're thinking about doing an Ironman, maybe this will help. I've done 2 70.3s and I've done 2 full Ironman races. I've done Ironman Texas, Ironman Arizona just last weekend, and I've done Ironman North Carolina 70.3 twice. I will tell you, 70.3 is a fun weekend, but it's not even on the same planet as a full Ironman. When my wife asked me, I think it was last night, what do you like about it? My answer was somewhat involved, and I know I talked a lot about the Ironman experience, and it's not just the race. It's not just the start and the finish. It's everything that's involved in that. Now, of course, that starts with the training, but I really love that Ironman weekend, the feeling around it, the check-in, the Ironman village, the swag, the store, Mike Riley's welcome ceremony, and then in Texas we had a welcome banquet and dinner, and it's just like everybody there is in super shape. You got a lot in common with all these people. You get to see all the new gear. The pros are there. It's just amazing, and it's like a 4-day event, by the time it's all said and done. The Ironman weekend right now at 46 years old in life is my second or third favorite thing that I do. And that's behind my beach vacation with my family, and then going to New York City at Christmas time, which we're doing this weekend, by the way. So that is part of my answer. Why do the Ironman? To get the Ironman weekend, the camaraderie. And I've done these Ironman races with groups of people, so I've never gone to one alone. I don't think that would be much fun. I've done it with minimum of 2 other guys and maximum of like 5. So it's the camaraderie, it's the dinners, it's the lunches, it's the nerves. And then it's standing in that line, guys, with your wetsuit on and going a little bit of, what am I doing here, But as a 46-year-old man, there's nothing else that I can do that gives me that anymore. I've done a lot in life. I fought mixed martial arts after college. I went to a military college, so that was a great experience. And I fought mixed martial arts, and I referee currently mixed martial arts in big arenas. But standing in that line for an Ironman with your wetsuit on is on a whole new level. And then the race. The race is the race. That's not my favorite part about the Ironman. I do the race. I'm a 13 to 14 hour Ironman. Nothing special. Middle of the pack guy. But when you get to the end, especially if you have some adversity, right? Like in Texas, I had no adversity, 0. It was a perfect day. Arizona had a lot of adversity. It was a much harder day. So getting to that finish line is a life-changing event. If you can overcome the things that are required to overcome over 140.6 miles, the problem at work on Monday is really not that big of a deal. Or the Sunday run that's only 10 miles, easy. So I'll tell you, Ironman Arizona was a 2-loop run. So on the first loop, you get to see the finish, and you're like, oh, I want to turn right, but I have to go left. And then at that mile 25 sign, it's a Hoka, mile 25, you finally get to actually it's going straight versus turning right to the finish line. We were with a group of about 12 of us, and we went, it's over. We did it. And you start running a little bit faster, and the sound's echoing off the buildings downtown. You can hear Mike Riley bringing people home, and you come around that corner, and the lights are on you in the red carpet. And people are screaming and bam, 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 hitting the Roca Ironman signs, and it's magical. It's a feeling that I am chasing almost like a drug, and maybe it's a midlife crisis for me, but it's the most magical thing that I've done in recent memory. And to cross that line and to have Mike Riley say, "You are an Ironman," whether it was the first or second time, for me they were equal. I like the finish line better at Texas than Arizona, but they were equal in accomplishment. So it'll change your life. It'll make you a better human, not just a better triathlete, but a better human. I think the way that I approach life will always be different. So if you're considering a full Ironman, certainly do it. if you've got time to train. Don't go into that thing untrained. It'll put a hurting on you. Good luck.